Hello there to my Aquarian friends. How are you doing? It is your friend Dharma Jane here to do a tarot reading for you. For all the returning subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. And to all the newbies, hello. Thank you so much for joining us. For those of you just tuning in, we are making some changes on the channel. I've decided, for consistency purposes, I want to try to put all of the readings out at the same time. So if you do subscribe, you will be able to subscribe and hit that little bell. You'll be able to see when they all come out at the same time on Saturday mornings. Okay? So this is for the week ahead. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I do appreciate it. And let us move forward, calling in guides, calling in angels, calling in anyone from the highest good for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter signs for the week ahead. What do we have here, please? All right. There's a bunch of cards. Starting out with some victory. Okay. Aquarius for the week ahead. There might be a Libra involved because that is the one major arcana that I have available here. But right here, this is the Page of Swords. Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in reverse. Okay, this Page of Swords, this is like clarity. This is clarity that some kind of love offer isn't working and it's not balanced. Okay. For some of you, I do feel like there is a Libra involved. It might be at work. But the overall energy, because I like how I ended up laying these out, this is just intuitively, is that there's victory over this. But because these are the only two cards upright, I think it's important is to mention is that here we have the clarity about the things and then having victory over this, but it's also important to note that they're in a boat. They're moving on. And typically when you see the Six of Rods, it's the guy coming back from battle who is being recognized and being celebrated, essentially. It's victory. But this boat is going in the other direction. It is moving away from. I kind of want to be like, finally. It's like a final, it's like this clarity was so real that her changed everything. There's a connection. Notice how there are two women here. One guy, two women. And none of them are smiling. None of these. You can see that very well. I also want to mention that both of these women, she has a lantern to light the way, and she has like goggles. These two are both seeing very clearly. But what I like about the Three of Pentacles in this deck is that it's not, she's by herself. This isn't, she does have little butterflies with her, but in the traditional tarot deck, you have, this is like being able to work as a group. This is someone who does self-work. This is someone who puts an effort. But it's also important to mention that this might be at the workplace. But there is some kind of watery, you know, emotional, whatever, a whisper might even be gossipy. But I want to talk about the reaction that you get. It infuriates somebody. Like there's a lot of people involved here, and it's like somebody says something or whatever, and then all of a sudden there's like clarity, and like it's like all the fireworks go off, all the light bulbs turn on, all of the question marks turn into exclamation points, like eureka. It's a eureka moment. And it comes to a decision place of, yeah, I don't know about this, you know. Yeah, wow. You got the poet. The poet, he talks about having clear sight. When a poet expresses what they want to say, oh, my camera froze. I hope that's not frozen on your side still. Okay, when a poet writes something down, okay, they know exactly what they're saying. They are speaking from the heart. They know exactly how they feel about it because they have clarity. They've gone within and then they have purged all of their clarity by way of words, whether that be written or spoken. And I kind of want to talk about being the bigger person, like riding away on this, because it's like, well, this is never gonna, there's somebody, so here might be another Libra card, because it's the wishy, it's the flippy floppy card, it's the indecision card. That's Libra, you know, but that doesn't have to be. I also want to talk about 9, which goes down to 3. So here's another 3. There's been some indecision about how we were going to handle this in the past. And because this doesn't feel new, it felt maybe a little murky in the past as far as, you know, like maybe it'll change. But I think now with the clear sight, we understand that it's not going to change. Because here we have two indications of kind of like being on the fence. Woo! And then we have the journeyman. This is the person who finally says, you know what? Takes off and goes. Gets on the boat and goes. So this week, Aquarius, there's going to be a eureka moment. And what it's going to be able to do for you is to push you in the right direction to go to the place you were supposed to go to. I don't know if that makes sense. Everybody has a destiny. Everybody has somewhere they're supposed to be headed towards. And then we have these like spirit guides who are trying to like guide us in that direction. And so whatever eureka moment happens this week is the one that pushes you over the ledge to make you go where it is that you're intended to go to. Okay, Aquarius, so I am going to pick this apart. I'm going to clarify everything over on Vimeo. The link for that is in the box below. But if this is where we are parting ways, I totally appreciate you being here. I hope this resonates for you, and I will see you again next Saturday. So until then, have a good one.